All right, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be making our fourth party member for our League of Dungeoneers playthrough. And we have the Elf Thief. She is going to join our crew of non-magic based adventurers. All right, so let's look her up. Let's start with the stats. Get the attributes rolled up. Let's take a look at what elves get. All right, elf is going to get, let's see, 25 plus for strength. Con starts at 20. Dex starts at 40. Wisdom at 35 and resolve at 30. They got perfect hearing and night vision. All right, so we will take some notes here for the elf. Let's see. Do I have a page in between here? Elf. All right, so strength is going to be 25 plus. Con is 20 plus. Dex is 40 plus. Dex. Wisdom 35 plus. And resolve is 30 plus. So we'll roll our d10s. Hit points is 6 plus a d6. All right, so strength 8. Constitution 8. Dexterity 3. Wisdom 9. Resolve 7. And then hit points plus a d6. 6. Can't beat that. All right, and so we will re-roll dexterity and resolve, I guess. Yeah, because those are the lowest. So you can keep the highest. So dexterity 2. Nope, gotta stick with the 3. Resolve 9. So the resolve will go from 7 to a 9. So that is pretty good, actually, except for dex. But 25 plus 8, 33, 28, 43, 44, 39, and 12. All right, so we can add 15 to our attributes. But first, let's see what we get for being a thief. So talents, we'll put perfect hearing and night vision. Well, comments, we'll put that under comments. That's down here at the bottom. Perfect hearing gets a +1 initiative token when they open doors. And night vision. All right. Then let's go to the thief section and see what we get for skills. So thief combat skill gets a -5, range skill +5, dodge +5, picklocks +10, barter 0, hero -20, alchemy -30, perception +10, foraging -20, battle prayers, and no change to hit points. So hit points are gonna stay at 12. So what do we want to add those 15 points to? Starting equipment, dagger, rope, and lockpicks. Okay. Let's see. Is anything on the border? Strength is 33. If we add 7 to that, we can make it 40. Add 7 to dex, we can make that. I think we want to make dex high. 10 is the most points that you can add to any one attribute. So I think if we add 7 could get us to 40. But I don't know if we need strength that much. Maybe 8 to dex, 7 to wisdom. But yeah, let's do 7 to dex, So we'll bump up Dex by 7, Wisdom by 6, and Resolve by 1. That'll give us a nice even distribution. So Strength is going to be 33. Con is going to be 28. Dex is going to be 50 because we're adding 7 to that. Wisdom is going to be 50 because we're adding 6 to that. So that's 13. 7 plus 6 is 13. So we got 2 points left. And Resolve will add 2 to Resolve and make it 41. All right, so we have got our attributes all set up. And then we'll go ahead and we will adjust our skills. So any skill with a negative, you can change from the negative modifier to a plus modifier. So it's probably between, I think we're going to change our combat skill from -5 to +10. So we're going to change combat to +10. So our dex is 50. So our CS will be 60. Our RS will be 55. Dodge will be 50. Picklocks is +10. Picklocks will be 60. Barter is 0. Barter will be 50. Heal is -20. So our healing is going to be 30. It was tempting to go with healing, but I feel like I have enough people that we updated healing to. Alchemy is -30, so that's going to be a 20. And perception is +10. That will be 60. And then forging is going to be con. So that's 28. Forging -20. So forging is 6. Okay. We've got all that squared away. Talents are evaluate and heroic force of will. All right. So back here, talents evaluate. And our perk is heroic. So heroic, you can spend an energy point to get +10 to any skill tests. And evaluate is on page 175. We can take a look at that. Evaluate. Your hero has a good sense for the value of things. A successful barter roll will give you your hero plus 15% of the usual instead of the usual plus 10%. So we'll put plus 15% barter. All right, so we got our talents there. Evaluate plus 15% barter, and heroic force of will plus 10 to a skill check. Starting equipment: small backpack, dagger, a rope, and 10 lock picks. All right, so a dagger, rope, and 10 lock picks. All right, so we got rope and lock picks. And then a thief may never use armor heavier than tier 3 or weapons heavier than class 2. Whenever it's time to draw a treasure card, a thief may always draw 2 cards and choose which one to keep. If the card drawn indicates that you should draw a new treasure card from a higher tier of treasures, the thief may only draw 1 card from that pile. So special will put draw 2 treasure cards and keep 1. All right, and then we'll just set up her dagger and roll her background, and I think she's done. So weapon is going to be dagger. And let's see what the durability is on that. 1, so it's pretty fresh. Not bad. And the stats on the dagger: 1d6 damage, 5 encumbrance, class 1. Dagger 1h. Damage 1d6, class 1. +5 encumbrance, special, dual wield +1. And I think that means if she dual wields it, you get +1 damage. Dual wield. These weapons can be used in the offhand. If your hero has the dual wielding skill, the X indicates the extra damage caused during a successful attack. All right. And then let's go ahead and get her background. So we'll roll a d20 for that. 9. What is this elf thief story? Poverty. Interesting. Life in the kingdom is not easy, and few are those who can spend money on a whim. Your family were and still are on the very edge of survival. Growing up, you did what you could to support your family, but decided early on that there was a need for change. As soon as you were old enough, you left in search of other ways to bring food to the table. Living the life of an adventuring vagabond has sustained you so far, yet you still feel the urge to improve the situation for your family. Personal trait and quest. You know the value of each coin. It may never make a purchase or lend out money that will leave you with less than 10 coins. Furthermore, you must try to accumulate 1,000 coins for your family. Randomize which village, not Silver City, in which you were born and raised. If you are a dwarf, randomize between the 2 dwarven settlements. Once you feel ready to hand over the money to your family, pay them a visit and hand over the money. This can be done by spending 1 point of movement in that village, and it will grant you 2,000 XP. All right, so it's going to be poverty, 1,000 coins for your family. Can't spend less than 10 coins. She got poverty. Must have 10 coins. Must have 10C. Accumulate 1,000 coins. Accumulate 1,000 coins. And then she has to pick the settlement that she's going to be from. And let me see if I can find the random settlement table quickly or not. I know it's somewhere around the campaign start. Let's see. Quest book 1, First Blood, Aftermath. Nope, I don't see it. I'll have to randomly roll it up. Is it by creating a character? If I can't find it too fast here in the next few minutes or so, I will I'll do it off screen. I'll do it off video. Character creation. I know that it's in here somewhere. Oh, here we go. So we can roll a D8 and we'll find out where she's from. 3, Windfair. So she'll have to return to Windfair eventually. So we'll write Windfair as her settlement. And we are good to go. Right. And then we will come up with her name before the party sets off. So we have created our elf thief, the 4th member of the party. Our party is now complete. So hopefully pretty soon we'll start off on an adventure. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. If I did, her sanity is 8. Everybody starts with 8. And we'll get party morale and all that stuff and the names of the characters squared away when we do the bandit camp like tutorial mission in the beginning. But for now, we are good to go. Right. That's going to conclude our character creation series. Next step will be the first quest. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.